Alright, so the chickens are headed to the chicken tractor all the way down there. Alright. Oh. So Cornish cross are very stinky, poopy birds. So we're now, since they're out in the tractor and it's supposed to get cold again and have some bad weather at the end of the week, we're just going to cover this in wood chips again. And that way they'll cover the poo and all that good stuff while they're out there. And that way when we bring them back in, they'll have a clean bedding and a clean floor. Spread out the wood chips for the meat chickens, for the Cornish cross, and that's another bonus in the chipper, is it's going to allow us to be able to have bedding for the meat chickens. And we do 2 different sets of those. So we do a spring and a fall, and that gives us enough chickens in the freezer to last us all year. And we usually have enough left that we actually trade. We'll trade venison, get some deer meat, and trade for fish. Like we know a bunch of guys who go catfishing, so it allows us to have some variety in the freezer. So win-win for everybody, because they are tired of eating deer and they're tired of eating fish, and we're tired of eating chicken. So this way everybody gets something they want. So this is a hand-me-down greenhouse, and it is the cattle panel greenhouse that you see that's real popular. And my dad gave us this one when he upgraded to a bigger greenhouse. Okay, so kind of show you, got the door, and he added these awesome tables, kind of dark in here, but tables so the plants could sit there. And then in the back we added an extra section, or a door onto the extra section. He had actually extended his greenhouse to have his larger plants in the back. Then we added a door because we used to have fancy pigeons. My oldest had fancy pigeons back here, and we had the feeding area and the nesting box area, and we even had some branches up at the top where they would rest and stuff, and they were pretty cool. But then when we started letting them out, they didn't ever want to come back in, so we lost all the fancy pigeons. But yep, this is what it was, and it's been very functional. When it's warmer, we have actually put our brooder tubs out here with the light. We can hook it up right here with just a nail to make sure it doesn't ever fall down. So it's been about a week since we took the Cornish cross out of the greenhouse hoop, and now we have had to put them back in. So me and my oldest and I just loaded all of them up and brought them back up here because it's supposed to be really cold the next couple of nights. And we actually just lost one last night because they suffocated it because they crowded around it. I'm sure it was just too cold last night, and we didn't realize it was going to get that cold. And that's what happens when you homestead. You make mistakes and you lose, animals sometimes, and plants and all of that. And it is disappointing because you've raised it this many weeks, and then it's just like it was a waste of your time and your hard work, and you think, like, why didn't I know it was going to get that cold? And so it's just a lot of stuff like that, but that's part of it. And I'll raise that wire right there because I don't want them accidentally knocking it over. Definitely, even though there's a nail right there holding it in. We are moving to 2 lamps tonight because it's going to be so cold, and because of that situation last night, we don't want it to happen again. Hey bud, did you come to check it out?
No, I thought taking wanted to need the tablet.
Oh, why did I need the tablet?
To make it really look good.
To make a video, of course. Yep, I'm talking about the chickens.
And the other one died last night.
Yeah, one of them died last night. And so the shavings are working out great, though. It's nice. It's clean. It'll give them. It's good to walk on. That was the cool thing about the chippers. It gives those nice small kind of granule ones. That is, well, not granule because that'd be smaller, but nice and small kind of chips. And so that's pretty awesome. It just makes it a lot easier for us and the chickens to walk on it. So there you go.